try this 1.5 DCI Dynamic. We've got the 106 horsepower engine, which is the most powerful diesel in the range. My first impressions of the car is it's quite a stylish little thing. It doesn't strike me as a big car from the outside, but it does look quite tall. But when you get inside, it's like a TARDIS. It's huge inside. Lots of legroom everywhere and masses of headroom, especially in the front. It feels really capacious in the front. And it would feel bigger in the back, I'm sure, if it wasn't for those tinted windows, which I'm really not a fan of. Especially if you've got kids who possibly get car sick. Tinted windows certainly don't help. And it makes you feel a little bit claustrophobic. But having said that, it is big in the back. You can get a full-length glass panoramic roof. We haven't got that on this car. Instead, we have got a lot of storage in the roof, which is very handy. I really enjoy driving this car. The steering is so responsive and quick. The steering is like the steering on a Dodgem car. It just goes wherever you want it to go. Some gearboxes are a little bit vague, but this isn't one of them. It's really nippy. It's just so easy to change the gears, and you just know when you've got the right gear, and it's just really easy to use. It's a tall car, and you get a huge windscreen, and because of that you get great visibility. The only thing I find slightly disconcerting is that I can't see the ends of the bonnet. And Kate and I found it quite difficult to park at the back as well. Again, it was due to poor visibility. There's a pillar at the back which always got in the way when trying to park. And it hasn't got parking sensors, which you do kind of expect nowadays. And this is the highest trim level you can get. Storage is okay. Could do with a bigger cubby hole down here by in the door. But you have got the storage holes in the roof, but of course you'd lose that if you had the panoramic roof. And there's a nice storage box on the dashboard, which you just lift up for all those little bits, like your lipstick, your purse, all those little things. It's quite a lot of plastic on the dash, but it is simple. I really like I like the instruments. There's a big one here which shows you how fast you're going and how many miles you've done, and the time and the temperature, all very easy and clear to read. Despite the fact that this is the most powerful diesel, it still does an amazing just over 60 miles per gallon. CO2 emissions are 124 grams per kilometre, which is just over the London congestion charging limit, but there are 6 engines in the range which are below the 120 grams per kilometre, which means, of course, that they're free of congestion charging. So on the road we're £30,500, which puts us up against the Honda Jazz and the Nissan Note, for instance. This is the top of the range though, so you can get into Modus for less than that. And this of course is the Grand Modus, which has been stretched, so it's basically a longer version of the Modus. So there are a lot of possibilities within the Modus range. I think it's great for a family of 4, and it could easily be, and I think it's big enough to be your only car. It's economical and it feels really well made. And of course, being French, it's stylish. Would I buy one? Well, I think I probably would.